Boosie Badazz concerts and public appearances have repeatedly turned into scenes of gun violence, making him one of the most unlucky artists when it comes to public events. From shootouts breaking out mid-performance to getting shot himself, Boosie has faced danger more times than most can count. Yet somehow he's still standing, a true survivor in every sense.
We targets now, bro. We used to be heroes, you know?
How has he survived so many close calls? And why do his shows always seem to turn violent?
You know, you have haters who in school with you and they mad because they was in that third grade class with you, but they don't have the same hustle as you.
Who really wants Boosie Badazz dead?
You know, they hate you for no reason. They hate you for your success.
Check this out. In 2017, while Boosie was on stage in Gardena, California, a shooter opened fire and ended up injuring 2 fans. The situation was messy, but luckily no one died. Somehow, Boosie walked away from it unharmed. In 2018, Boosie was both shot at and narrowly avoided setups, especially when he returned to Baton Rouge after prison. Boosie would later talk about this in a Vlad TV interview. In November 2020, Boosie Badazz was shot in the leg in Dallas, Texas, after attending a vigil for the late rapper Mo 3, who had been killed just days before. Boosie's Sprinter van was shot up while parked at Big T Plaza. Lucky enough, he survived but required surgery. He even took to Instagram to tell fans how he was feeling. In November the same year, reports suggest that Boosie may have been targeted again shortly after the initial shooting, though details are more vague. He stayed low profile for some time afterward. In May 2021, a shootout occurred when Boosie was shooting a music video with a new artist in Huntsville, Alabama. Multiple shots were fired, which led to several people being injured and 1 killed. Boosie narrowly escaped and was lucky to be alive. In June last year, a deadly shootout occurred in a Boosie's event titled the Pull-Up Car Show and Music Fest, which led to the death of 2 Nebraskan men. Boosie, once again, was lucky to make it out alive. The Iowa Department of Public Safety said the investigation remains ongoing and declined to release further information. The unfolding of these events at Boosie's concerts makes it hard to believe that it is always not planned. Is there someone who wants Boosie dead? We all thought the gun shooting at his events was a thing of the past, till a few days ago when another one happened. This year, Boosie was performing at Akron's Fieldhouse Lounge where things turned violent when gunfire erupted, leaving 3 people injured, with 2 in critical condition. Video from the scene captures Boosie mid-performance when gunshots suddenly disrupt the show. Boosie can be seen ducking, and then his bodyguard covers him, grabs him, and pulls him away from the gunshots while the fans scatter for safety. While the motive remains unknown, Boosie once again was fortunate to have walked out alive. The police don't think Boosie was the target, because the gunman is said to have gotten into some type of altercation with another person in the crowd and fired at least 2 shots from what cops believe is a semi-automatic. How can the cops be so sure he wasn't the target? Yet Boosie's concerts have a history of gunshots, injuries, and deaths.
I just don't trust them.
A few hours later, Boosie took to social media to respond to the events at Fieldhouse Long.
Shooting in the club. Kind of normal for me. I can't control people's actions, you know?
Fieldhouse Long later uploaded a post expressing their sincere apology for the fear and distress the incident caused. We are deeply saddened by the tragic incident that took place at our establishment last night. Our thoughts and prayers are with the victims, their families, and everyone affected by this event. To our loyal customers and supporters, we sincerely apologize for the fear and distress this incident has caused. The safety and well-being of our guests are always our top priority, and we are committed to doing everything in our power to prevent something like this from ever happening again. Boosie's public events almost always end in gun violence, turning concerts into war zones. It's no coincidence. Someone, somewhere, clearly wants him gone. Whether it's street beef, jealousy, or deeper issues, one thing's certain: Boosie Badazz lives with a target on his back, dodging death at every turn.